Okay, today's project is going to work on the valve spacing here. I need the covers too, at least one of them. I need all the springs and everything else to go with it. Let me mark these. Let me mark these. Guess they're all the same. Okay, we get to figure out all the spring stuff today. That's going to be the fun part. Make sure we did all the spring stuff. Somewhere in this pile someplace. That ain't it. Alright, we're going to go on a hunt here for some springs. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, we found a few parts. So, here's some cut down collars that we made up, or I made up. Here's some gaskets. So we got to figure out what kind of seal is going to go inside of here. So why don't you give me the seals out for that in there. Here's our top colors. Here's our lower colors out. So that came from that. I'm going to cut it down just a little bit to make it into this. And there's the inner pieces. So just the lower one right here. Then it'll look like this. Could have a couple extras in there. Alright, so they're rolled up. Where's our valves at? Beadlock keepers. So we can find our keepers here someplace. Alright, we'll figure them out. Okay, digging through all the junk here. He's having fun over getting the keepers out. Without tearing the bag. Might need a bag someday. Let's see, thunderhead valves. I don't need those right now. But anybody has a set of thunderheads they need some valves for. I just happen to have a set here. Custom made. Just in case. Oh, look what I found. Valve springs. These must be the white ones. Color coded. All that. Where'd this come from? Well, that's the keepers. More valves. Alright, a lot of junk here. Okay. These are the, yeah, look how thin those things are. I bet you those don't work. Did you get them? Oh, success. Look at that. No holes. Oh, there goes our airflow for today.
Can't have that.
We gotta have airflow in here?
Yeah.
Grab that bungee cord. Alright, let's see if these are gonna work. Oh, that appears it's gonna work. You notice how my parts stay together unlike the aftermarket crap you get. See how much rock we get? None! That's how it's supposed to be. It's like air conditioning in here now. It's being conditioned for something, for a damn oven, I think. Alright, see my parts fit, they don't fall off.
Wow.
Sweet, huh?
Fits.
Amazing how that actually fits together. Except this end here is supposed to be in here, not that side.
Mm-hmm.
Goes like this.
Oh.
Still fits though. Compress it. There you go, that's halfway done. Look at that. We're almost done. If only it was that easy. Okay, let's figure out this here. You're in charge of camera now. Okay, here is the genuine James replacement part. That is your valve seal so it doesn't leak oil. Looks like it might actually work for once. If you didn't have that coating on there, it would probably be loose, because usually they're loose. See, it still basically is loose. So. That's your seal.
Would you use an O-ring instead?
I think we wore off the high spots. So one thing now we got to make it work is you have to compress it sideways on the width part into here to make it tight that it would seal. Otherwise it's going to leak. So the chance of that happening are not very likely, because you're not supposed to have it bottomed out. It's supposed to be anywhere in the system it's supposed to seal. So that's the problem with the genuine James seals. They're too small. And then we use the genuine Harley ones have another problem. They're too big. Where's that genuine junk at? Shop pack. So you know what years these are from, don't you?
What year they're from?
Yeah.
They still wiggle. Oh,
That one don't work too good.
that one doesn't work real good.
Don't put it in the hot. Don't bend it too much before you soak them. I think you need a little heat on these. These are a little stiff. These are from World War II, so rubber's slightly old. Okay, so 35.5 dial.
49.5.
A little different, huh?
Yeah.
So these are the ones you're supposed to put on there. These go on there pretty hard. Especially when they're having been put out in the sun and warmed up for a little bit. Here's one that's pretty round. We'll use this one. So these ones here are going really hard, so you got to put them down in here. You insert them into the cover. And then usually what you do is you got to heat them up with a torch or a hot air gun, give them about 400 degrees. And they soften up a little bit and they slip real nice. Because right now they're hard. Very hard. Can't have them right up against the edge because then it wads it up. So you pull in just a little bit. Give some wiggle room. Push it together. Where's your installation tool at?
Up here on the wall somewhere. Oh, that's right. It's in the drawer.
We're gonna find one. Thinking that's too big. Let's see. We need one about that big. We'll find something. That sounds pretty close. That's too big. That's too big. That's too big. I'm thinking pretty close is probably close enough. What do you think?
Pretty close probably works.
A little bigger? Yep, too big. I think that's about as close as we're going to get. This one won't leak. Won't go on either, though. That's the other problem. Yeah, they're pretty tight. So they like being heated up. So now I got to find something to go around this I can press into. That's why I have an extra one laying around. Close. That's pretty close. Don't jam the finger in there. Get that way in. How much further you want to go?
I have no idea.
More than that. Sounds kind of hard about that point. Thinking that's all the way. You think that'll leak?
Probably not.
Yeah, that looks pretty much
Pretty good, yeah.
pretty close to being probably all the way.
Where the rubber is, yeah.
Yeah, I think that we're in. I think we're there. See the rubber residue? All right, so official 45 installation tools. So these will leak, but they go together really easy. If they were 5 thou bigger, thicker, they probably would work. Be just about right for a nice, sleazy install. The old Harley ones are just old, they're hard. Old hard rubber. But they work. They don't leak. They don't go together very easy either, but they don't leak. The gasket doesn't fit in there either. Spot for that right now. Okay, you got all your keepers out? Nope. How many keepers you want?
I don't know.
8?
Total of 8.
8 would be good. 16 if you have a M8. You got an M8? Or if you're doing 2 bikes. Alright, jump cords. Okay. We gotta figure out how much of a space we need down here. And we don't know what height this is yet either. You know what height you need yet?
Mm-mm.
Me either. So again, we need another one of these made up. I'm thinking this is the one we're going to use right here. You like this one?
It's almost round.
It will be more round here in a minute. As long as it doesn't break, it's good. This one doesn't want to go in though. I'll go from this side then. This one appears to be more dedicated to the shape it's in, its current shape.
A little cantankerous.
Yeah, doesn't appear to want to slide up into the spot it needs to go. A little more motivational. This just wants to dig in. Yep, it won. That one's no good. You really should put these out in the sun before we do this. But that's hot out there, so I'm gonna go out there. We'll just find one that doesn't care about being manipulated as much. Shit. So you have to have that gap up in here or it won't go in. Appears to be more stubborn. Oh, yeah. Appears to be more heavy. I think we're going to use the press. I don't like beating on this stuff too much. scratched your cover.
Uh-oh. Put the scratch to the inside.
Yeah, I hit it. I'm going to have to make me a real tool. We don't want to keep damaging parts. It appears to be all the way down. So I have to make me a dedicated round spacer to go through here. We'll whittle one up. We don't want to do no more damaging. Okay, now we got a pair of covers. Look at that, they appear to be the same height. Amazing. It keeps getting heavier and heavier for some reason. There's the front. Okay, there's supposed to be a washer here. I'm gonna leave it out for now. That'll be our cushion, because these are bottomed out right now here. What did that hit on? Here's that. Weird. Just force it down. There you go. Hitting on something. Oh, I got the nice part out. Look at that. That's where you wanted it?
It's okay.
Okay. So here we go. So that's what we gotta. That's how big of a spacer we have to have. You'd think they'd be the same height.
Doesn't look the same.
No, you would think they would be the same, but they're not, obviously. We can make them the same, but they're Harley didn't make them the same. See, that's why you can't rely on that bottoming out on the cover. That's why the other O-ring always leak, because it's loose. These ones are obviously they're dead tight wherever I put them at. Anywhere in that much distance I had to press it in would be sealing, so it doesn't have to be perfect. So the spacer has to be at least the thickness of the tallest one, which is this one. So what we got to do is figure out how tall that is. It's inside of a recess slightly, which makes it a bit harder to figure out. At least a 1/4 inch that I can measure. So bare minimum we need at least a 1/4 inch. And there's supposed to be a gasket here and a gasket here. That's not in here yet. So if we make it a 1/4 inch spacer with 2 gaskets, you'll gain another 1/16 or 50th thou or something. We'll gain something. That'll be your cushion. So we need to be at least that number for this cover here. So now you just pull these 2 off and put them on this side and check this height to see if this one's different. And then like I said, these are going to go in through here like this. Right now the valve's open on this one. But I can't see what the inside is because it's assembled here. Once we determine what this spacer needs to be, we make that, and then I can determine where I need to shim this up to get our tension we need over here. So that's the first thing I do is figure out that dimension, and then make it. We'll be back.